Welcome back to the Glory Hunter. We had a positive and negative day yesterday where the performances were great. The results were not, but they weren't terrible either. Narrowly losing to Barcelona, so very nearly getting a point against Atletico Madrid, and with tough games today against Villarreal and Manchester United, I was going to say there, and Real Madrid. We're hoping that we can maybe turn some of those more difficult games into the occasional point today as well. Getafe to start. We'll be simming that and simming Osasuna away, playing Bilbao away, Villarreal at home, and Real Madrid back at La Rosaleda. For in tomorrow's episode, we hope to pick up 9 points if possible. Right, I'm not going to beat about the bush. We're just going to dive straight in because we need to get as many points as we possibly can today to improve our current lowly league position. This time last year, or last season, we would have been perfectly happy being 15th and 2 points out the relegation zone. This year, we have aspirations of being one of those that are currently chasing that 6th European spot. I'd love to finish in 6th this year if we can, if not maybe higher, but we'll wait and see. To start off though, Getafe, and then from there, one game at a time. Hopefully, 3 points in a clump at a time as well. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. And let's get cracking. Getafe have a pretty decent team, to be fair. Arne Meyer, Ruben Neves and Mikel Merino is one of the strongest central midfield trios will play outside of the top 3 teams. Neves 86 and Merino 85. Meyer 82, but certainly very, very solid as the more defence-minded of the 3. They've got some 82 and 83 rated players in their defence as well. And Mamardashvili in goal is 84. We're going to have to be at our best to get a win from this, but certainly we're good enough to get a point from it at the least. We hope. Anyway, we're in behind here. Oh, we could have been 1-0 up. Early doors through Pellistri, but it's a good save by Mamardashvili. The big 6'6" man keeps us out for the time being. But fingers crossed, as the pressure continues to build with corner after corner after corner, we'll get goals and points in this one. Unfortunately, yesterday it was goals and no points, which was really annoying. But today, we'll do better. Still the pressure builds. Roberto is the go-to goal scorer for us, isn't he, so far this season, as he was last year. But I don't know as anyone else has scored more than maybe even 1 or 2 so far this season. Very heavily reliant upon our number 9. 10 minutes to go till half-time. It's 0-0. This is dangerous if they can get it to their number 9, which they do. Zetic forces the corner with the save from Eduard Mendy. That header from Simakan yesterday from a set-piece is one of the best we've seen the AI score against us for a very long time, to be fair, from a set-piece like that. Working this out wide and back into the middle. Yes! Nanasi! Across. No, in fact, it might even have been Chavez across, but scoring the goal, it could only be one man, couldn't it? Roberto. There was calls in the summer for me to drop Roberto to Cam and sign a new striker. And I said to live chat at the time, when reading the comments, I was like, no, I want Roberto to be my guy. Nice ball down the line. Stood up. No! Keeper came for it, couldn't get there. Flicked on by Zetic and into the back of the net. Getafe have pulled us back to 1-1. Out of nothing, really. A mix-up between the goalkeeper and the defender. Neither of which got to it, and their strikers just nodded it over the 2 of them and into the back of the net. But we've got Roberto, so it doesn't really matter, does it? My God, we are so reliant on that one man at the minute. Up top, through the middle. Oh, Jesus Christ, Roberto, I do love you, mate. 5 minutes to go in this second half, and we may well still get the 3 points that we certainly feel like we deserve. Thankfully, Mendy makes that save as well, otherwise we might not have gotten them. Just 60 seconds to go. Keep the ball. If I were on Football Manager now, I'd be opening my tactics and saying, waste time, play for set pieces, be disciplined. Roberto with the brace. They had 7 shots in the end, to be fair to them, but we definitely deserved the 3 points. I'll have a quick look at my squad hub. I'm pretty sure Roberto is the only man to score more than 1 goal. Indeed he is. 9 in 7 for Roberto and 1 for Chavez, Calderon and Amour. If Roberto gets injured, we're screwed. Bilbao are pretty decent, actually. In goal, they're not that strong. Julian Aguirre-Zabala in goal. Dario Lombardi at right back, Zubeldi at Mavropanos, and Juan David Cabal at left back. Ismail Assar on the right, Oscar and Felix Beltran, the man that we looked at in the transfer window, couldn't afford, and they picked up in the middle. Carrasco at cam. We saw him score against us last year. He's only gotten better since the beginning of this season. And then on the left-hand side, they've got Javier Puado. And up top, of course, their marquee signing from the summer. They might have lost 88-rated Moretti, but they have signed 87-rated Roldao Ramos, who, if you recall, is the Cristiano Ronaldo regen. They've only got 1 point more than us in the league, though, I believe, Athletic Club de Bilbao. So they're not having the best of seasons. I've made some changes there, as you saw. Amur was in the starting lineup. I think I took Palistri out as well. Oh, no, it was Palistri that we took out. We swapped Nanasi to the right and Omar now on the left. You'll notice that Chavez is also up to 81 rated as well. And hopefully at some point I'll get this eyelash out my eye and I can actually play some FIFA. Ramos, Estaquillo trying to close him down. The obvious is Lombardi. Forward from right back, thank you. Chavez couldn't get it under control. Puado well intercepted by Vitic. Get that round the corner. Beltran intercepts. Cabal, Rolda Ramos. Oh, Eduard Mendy, that is the worst animation that the goalkeepers ever do. It's so obvious the ball is going one way and they just dive the other out the way of it. That's not an Eduard Mendy thing. That's a shit goalkeeper on FIFA 23 thing. Why that animation is even in there in the first place, I've no idea. He's actively just diving out of the way of it. You can see where the ball is going. He stops and then just falls back the other way. It's so stupid. 1-0 Bilbao. Nice tackle by Estaquillo. Kind of goes unnoticed a little bit, Estaquillo, doesn't he? Just does his job in the midfield. And very rarely actually finds himself anywhere other than in that defensive position. Calderon needs a bit more strength there. He was in. And if he was just a little bit more physical, he could have held off the defender and had the shot there and buried it. Instead, he swung and missed at thin air because Mavropanos was a monster physically. This is getting a little bit undefendable from them now. Mendy with an outrageous stop to ensure that we don't go 2 down. Ismail Assar with the corner. Again, they look for the man in about that spot, and again it doesn't quite work for them. Nanasi wins the header. Out here to Ismail Assar again. Weird ball to find. Oh, that hit a hand. Surely that hit a hand. Sure, it did. It's a hell of a bloody finish off the post, but it definitely did hit a hand, and it won't be a second goal. Whoa. Bilbao are playing some nice football in this second half. It's time to try and step it up and play some of our own. Chavez, Calderon, Roberto beats the man. I could have played the pass. I didn't need to. Roberto gets his milestone 10th goal of the season already. And he is our Lord and Saviour. All hail Roberto. Good run there by Estaquillo. Good ball to him as well. And Roberto's in. I love this man. I actually have fallen wholeheartedly in love with Roberto. The 11th goal of his season. He couldn't find a second against Atleti yesterday. He has found a second against a different team that play in red and white stripes. And we are 2-1 in front now. And Bete can't quite get the toe in there. And here they come. We read it with Vitic and we cut it out nicely. He's been solid as well, Vitic. Yes, we've still been conceding too many goals, but we're definitely better than we were last year defensively. And it's mainly down to players like Vitic being rock solid at the middle. And Bete stepped us up 1 level defensively last year. Vitic has taken us up another. Amur cut that back. Then look for Estaquillo and Nanasi to seal it. What a save. Aguirre Zabala with a brilliant stop. Nanasi doesn't score enough for me this season. He's got 82 finishing, and I really do expect him to be burying chances like that. He really should be burying chances like that. Amur with the delivery. Up we go. Oh, he nearly got to it. Kuto will get to it first, however. And we don't want to take too many rash decisions here. Let's just keep it slow. Keep the ball and see this through. This would be an important 3 points for us should we get it. Obviously, with the league as tight as it is in these early stages, getting runs of victories is massively important. And to get back-to-back here at the beginning of today's episode would be huge. Gomez! Win this, please, Estaquillo. Well done 2 minutes added on. We are going to see this through. We could have made it 3. Regulon actually ducked that back inside. It's well blocked by Lombardi. But time has gone. Time has gone. A 2-1 win against Athletic Bilbao. We'll take it. We're very, very happy with that. That's back-to-back wins for us now after the victory against Getafe in the first game. We bossed possession in that one. They were very, very dangerous going forward and had me certainly worried a number of times. But despite that 85 rated cam and 87 rated striker, they couldn't get the ball in the back of the net more than once. At least for it to actually count. Anyway, he did end up in the back of the net a second time, but he used his arm. Just one goal between the two sides. We gave ourselves something to hang on to. We absolutely hung on to it. We are just so indebted. So very much indebted to Roberto right now. Deary me. Where are we in the league? We are up to 10th, thanks to Roberto's goals. 11 for him, 14 for the team. Deary me. Right, Villarreal on the way, and they, I believe, have won 9 of 9. So if ever we were going to lose a game today, it's going to be this one, not Real Madrid. Real Madrid are down in 6th. Villarreal are 9 wins from 9 so far this season. And from their starting 11, you'll be able to see why. Jakir were 10 of the 11. Jakir in goal, very good. Alde and Gabriel, as well as Nuri 87 and 86 combined, respectively, are very solid. They only have one centre-back that's higher than 72 rated. They have a tiny squad, Villarreal. Gabriel at 87, then there's 2 72 rated regens. Then there's Vanderson at 85, Vencedor 84, Gendouzi 86, Lazaro 84, Ferreira 84, and Unal 82. It's not an incredible 11, but it's certainly very strong. And you imagine they're 9 from 9 because they've had a favourable fixture list. One presumes that Villarreal will start to drop points when they start playing the bigger boys. Right, Nuri into Ferreira. Nice interception. Committed a lot of bodies forward there. He might be vulnerable here to a quick counter-attack. Looking inside there for Chavez. Chavez has Pellistri to look to. It's a lovely ball. Pellistri's in. It's a great save by the keeper. Roberto can't get to the rebound. Regulon will win the foot race to get to that, but won't win the physical encounter. Vanderson has flattened him. I'm going to need my left back to get back into his position. That could have been an undeserved, but very welcome 1-0 lead there. Pellistri not far away at all from being the first man to score 2 goals for the club this season. In fact, I'm not sure if Pellistri scored 1 yet, has he? Calderon back there to Pantea, looking for the runner Roberto. Try and tuck this back to Calderon, or maybe Nana C. Just anyone in a blue and white shirt. It's Chavez here. It's blocked well. That's Sara down the line. Pantea is so good for such a still lower rated player. He's so good. Get to that Mbete. He's done enough. He's done enough. Villarreal are really dangerous in possession, but they haven't had that clear-cut chance yet. Nothing of the like of the effort we had earlier on with Pellistri. Calderon will get this out wide, and Regulon's probably going to run straight into the defender there, unfortunately. It looks like he's... I should bite my tongue. Hold on. Lazaro played in out wide. Well in. Oh, they've got the corner. It looks like it's going to be 0-0 at half-time. But with the set piece to come in here that is thankfully cleared twice, it is going to be 0-0 at half-time. This is good from Villarreal now. Stepping it up a notch in the second half. Vanderson in behind. And now I just can't do anything against that. You're always torn. Like, if you let them square it, they'll score. And if you let them shoot in the near post, they're probably going to score. So you kind of hover there in the middle and hope to either get a block on a shot or a block on a pass. And in the end, I got neither. There's just not much room. For a 4-4-2, they have all the central areas covered really well. Roberto beating his man. Roberto can't pull the trigger. Pellistri tries. And Pellistri tries again. Oh, and he squeezed it home. Villarreal might not get 9 from 9. Or 10 from 10 even. Pellistri has managed to just find the angle to get the equaliser there. Roberto was unlucky. Absolutely sent the first defender. Couldn't get the shot away. Pellistri shows great dribbling feet. Good acceleration to get away and just opens the angle. It's only the narrowest of areas to aim for the goal, but he has buried it. Pellistri equalises, and we were only behind for 7 minutes against the league leaders. Reguilon, Nanasi, Chavez, Roberto's arriving around the corner. Calderon could be on 2. Oh my God! Alvaro, there is no excuse for not scoring chances like that. It's just quite simply not good enough. That's the difference between us and the better sides in the division. It's such a clear opportunity. He's left-footed as well, and he's just shanked it. Right, Nuri again. He's getting away from me really well here, right, Nuri. Oh, it's just absolutely undefendable. There's literally nothing you can do there. Mendy's made a very good stop, but I had to rely solely on my goalkeeper there because I was helpless defensively. That's Zaro. When they decide they just want to turn up, they just turn up. Chavez spins nicely to get rid of that. Getting behind, please, Facundo. He's on the run. Nuri is quick enough to deal with it, and that'll be a 1-1 draw. But we're the only side so far this season to take points off Villarreal. So we will absolutely be happy with it, especially after having gone 1-0 down as well. The response was there to immediately equalise, and we had more chances than them. We are growing into a decent team here now. That's 3 games unbeaten, at least, and back-to-back victories followed by a point against top of the table. Up next was Osasuna in a sim midweek before the Real Madrid challenge. So then Osasuna away. They've got Nicolo Ravella still at 87 rated in their midfield. Certainly the standout star for their particular 11. Kim Min-jae's decent at the back at 83. Myron Bawadu up top is very good at 83 as well. So they have quality in their team. But we have Roberto. And I don't know why, but he's just a god. We are such a one-man team. Oh, that's a lovely ball. We're in with Pellistri. He tried to square it. Oh, I guess if he didn't have the angle to shoot, then I can't really blame him for trying to look for a teammate for an easier opportunity. But sometimes you just got to pull the trigger, even if the angle's tight, to at the least maybe force a corner or play for a rebound if you're not sure you can get the pass away. Good save by Mendy to deny Bawadu for Osasuna, and then their resulting header goes over the bar. They've also got quality at left back with Kleber Fernandez as well. Still 83 rated. Feels like he's been there forever in this save. It's the Alexandro regen. We noticed him like season 2 or season 3, and he's just been sat at 83 rated continually since. Evidently peaked in his developmental schedule. That is how you square the ball and tuck it home. Marcos Paulo equalises for Osasuna with practically the last kick of the half, and it was very well worked as well. Yes, Calderon. That's what he didn't do for me in the last game. Control of the ball, spins the man. You could see the curve on the shot as well as it whipped into the back of the net. Oh, and Nanasi makes it 3. That should be game. That should be game. Brilliant, brilliant work. Delighted with that. Very, very pleased indeed to have come out of the blocks in the second half and turned up. We noticed in the first half that we hadn't had anywhere near as many chances as Osasuna, 1 to their 5. And we've come out in the second half and set about our business as we should have done from the first whistle, let alone the second. They're in again here though, but unfortunately for them, Bawadu's first touch lets him down. 20 to go. It's 3-1 Malaga now. Oh, it's a nice ball. He should have scored. Oh, he's side netting. I thought Mendy had saved it. Side netting only from Osasuna. If they're not going to hit the target, then they're not going to get their goals back, are they? Well, we are still, I feel, a one-man team, but it was Nanasi and Calderon who have stepped up to the plate to win us that game. For the first time this season, we've been able to rely on players outside of my front man to actually get us a result in a game. Now, though, Real Madrid at home. I don't think we'll be doing anything in this one, but they're only a point above us. We are up to 7th, lads. We are up to 7th, and only a point behind Real and Atleti. Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is declining a little bit, which is great news. Unfortunately, they have Ruben Dias at centre-back, so we still probably won't be scoring in this one. Devon Wrench at right-back, Salisu alongside a 91-rated Ruben Dias. Just when we thought we'd escaped him, he's back again. Tomiyasu at left-back for them. Tchouaméni, Valverde and Fabio Vieira in their midfield. Moussa Diaby, Lautaro Martinez, Vinicius Junior. Donyell Marlon on the bench, 85 rated. An ageing Asensio, Mati Cash at 83. Beirami is a player I'm not familiar with, who's an 85 rated Cam. Fekir starting to decline a little bit now. Holst Larsson was a player they originally had at left back because they don't have any left backs. But Tomiyasu has a 5-star weak foot, so he can play there. And Gonçalo Santos is an 83 rated Portuguese youth player who's a goalkeeper. Not sure if he's a regen or just a genuine youth prospect that's come through at Real Madrid or elsewhere. But we're at full strength, and to be fair, after the game against Osasuna midweek, only Roberto is slightly showing a little bit of fatigue. So we're basically as strong as we could be for this game against Real Madrid. Still though, they might be having a bit of a poor season, but this 11 is disgusting from Real Madrid. So I'm absolutely expecting to lose this, and probably quite handsomely in Real Madrid's favour. Although, you would have thought that against Barcelona and Atletico as well, and we only lost each of those games by a goal. We only lost... Oh, come on! We only lost against Atleti because of a last-minute goal that didn't look too dissimilar from that finish from Fabio Vieira. From that angle, Mendy has got to keep that out. And I see quickly on. Oh, Calderon's in. I could square it. I'm not going to have to. The crowd erupts at La Rosaleda. Calderon scores the goal to equalise against Real Madrid. All of a sudden, we don't appear to be heavily relying on Roberto. Other players are starting to score goals for us now. Is this the start of the rest of our season? It's nice from Valverde. Lautaro looking for Moussa Diaby. Quickly inside. Estiquillo in the way. Get rid of this. How's he intercepted that? Fabio Vieira. Oh, what a ball. A, not sure how Moussa Diaby has shown that level of interceptions. B, what a ball from Fabio Vieira. Lautaro makes it 2-1 Real Madrid. This here is superb. And Lautaro is on the very, very edge of the onside-offside line. It's just another weird goalkeeping animation, but that one you understand why it's gone in. Okay. Well, we got ourselves level once, so there's no reason why we can't do it again. Martinez's first goal of the season in his first match of the season. Well, that's why Real Madrid aren't where they should be in the league. They're not playing their 90-rated striker every week. I did have to put him into the starting lineup when we were seeing the teams. They had some lower-rated player up there that certainly wasn't the right man for the job. Oh, Courtois with a punch. Nanasi will get that back there to Chavez. I'm not going to shoot with him. Wasn't sitting nicely on his favoured right. That will find Estiquillo, and that's a wonderful challenge by Tomiyasu. It's our throw, though. Our fans holding up a tifo or a flag of Figo. It feels a little bit odd. Pellistri with the turn, and Calderon. We go back to Pellistri here, and then Roberto. Oh, the man that's ever reliable has Thibaut Courtois in the way. Win this, please, and we might still have that second goal that we're craving so much. Pellistri to Estiquillo. Spins well. I'll lift this looking for Pellistri again. Ruben Dias. Bloody Ruben Dias. Every time we play against him, he's the man that stops me. Calderon. Roberto. He would have been offside, I think. Estiquillo. And they play the advantage. Can we still maybe? Still maybe. No. No second goal for us yet. But I'll tell you what, we look pretty good. We look pretty good going forward. 66% possession against Real Madrid so far. Mendy has made some mistakes for sure. But I think the mistakes that Mendy's making are mistakes that any goalkeeper would make because of the gameplay, not specifically him. And he has made some outrageous stops. That's another world-class goal from Fabio Vieira. I think Mendy's made some ridiculous stops one-on-one that no other goalkeeper would make. And he's made some mistakes that every goalkeeper would make because it's the game, not him. So yes, you could ask questions of Mendy. But no, I don't think he's been a bad signing. And no, I don't think a different goalkeeper would have been better. If anything, I would say that I think we might well have conceded more goals than we actually have without Mendy. Roberto's in here. And he's pulled it back to 3-2. This is turning into quite a good season, isn't it? Provided we can get a third goal against Real Madrid, we'll be thrilled with our performances so far and the way that the episode has gone. Roberto at it again. Anasi, Reguilon, Chavez. Anasi again. Well, Calderon. Ruben Diaz. Give me that, Vinny. Okay. Diaby given away. Through that gap there is Calderon. And I tell you what, I see the ball on here to Pellistri. That's what I'm going to look for. And it's what's worked. Pellistri, 3-3. The vision to see the pass. The execution to get it to work properly. And then the composure to finish the move off. Fantastic. We are level 3-3 against Real Madrid. Courtois, when he was at his peak at 91, might have saved that. As he declines a little bit now to 89. He's conceded 3 goals against Malaga. Certainly something he wouldn't have dreamt of doing last year. And we are fighting now with the big boys. We might not be beating them yet. We've lost to Barcelona, we've lost to Atleti. We're currently drawing with Real Madrid and may yet still lose it. But we are fighting them. Signs that this Malaga side is well on the way. Nice tackle by Chavez. He's won it back in a dangerous position. And Roberto could look for Pellistri again. Trying to take advantage of the fact that, momentarily at least, they've currently moved Lautaro Martinez to left back. And it's rather evident that he can't track runs. Roberto looking for Nanasi. Wrench intercepts. They've got Tomiyasu playing right wing at the minute. Vieira playing at centre forward now. And Lautaro Martinez playing a fullback. And it's not working. Oh, and it could have cost them the game. I don't understand. Oh, they've taken Tomiyasu off for Doniel Marlon. If they must have changed formation surely now then. Martinez is still at left back. I don't get it. They moved Tomiyasu. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know what they've done. But whatever they have done is broken them. They are there for the taking now. Well and truly. Roberto is tired, so I'm going to take him off. I don't want to risk him getting injured in the final 15 minutes and missing any of the season. We need him fit every single match day. But with Lautaro at left back, clearly, evidently then, the reason why we scored our third. But they might be in for a fourth. Oh, they would have been. Vitic with the big, long, lanky legs to deny Real Madrid a fourth goal. He should have just shot Doniel Marlon. He really should have just shot Vieira. Mendy with the save. 10 minutes to go. Unless they make a formational adjustment, Real Madrid, then guess where all of the players are going to be from now on? Down their left-hand side of the defence. Spins well. Lautaro now back in position, but it's still Lautaro there. Gomez. Oh, would have been brilliant. It would have been superb. A corner then still. Pellistri with the delivery. Keeper's going to come. Oh, they brought Beirami on now for Fabio Vieira as well. Have they changed formation now? Are they still playing? They're still playing. Lautaro Martinez at left back. He's on an 8. He was on 7.7 last time we looked. Apparently he's doing a job there. I don't think so. Calderon can come off as well, and we'll bring Omur on in his place. We're going to get, well, I hope at least now, we're going to get a 3-3 draw here against Real Madrid at the very least. Lautaro, however, could go on the overlap and still influence things at the other end of the pitch. And Mbete's missed that tackle. Oh! He's offside, Chouameni, I think. But, yes, he is. Thank God for that. He missed the target anyway. Bloody hell. They might well have won it. Can we? We lost with the last kick of the game against Atletico Madrid. Can we win with the last kick of the game against Real? Omur. Nanasi. Yes, we can! Si se puede! Malaga 4! Real Madrid 3! The biggest win of our time at the club. A true sign that this Malaga squad has arrived. We are now a team to be reckoned with in the top half and challenging for European spots. Get in! Can you believe it? Nana C pops up with a finish. It's going to be 4-3. We did lose to Atleti in the last minute. We have beaten Real in just such similar fashion. Unreal. Outrageous game of football. That's just purely nothing we've experienced so far at Malaga. We were a one-man team. We are not anymore. And now, everyone else has started chipping in with goals. We're a really, really, really good team. We need to carry this into the next episode, and to be fair, with Almeria and Las Palmas to come tomorrow, we absolutely could put a run of wins together now to challenge inside the top 4. We are in 5th, although there is certainly a gap there to the current top 4. Barcelona and Villarreal both on 32, and Celta and Betis 24 and 23. You expect Real Madrid to recover, but the fact that they're not playing Lautaro at striker by default, and then when they do play him, they switch him to left back, is not going to help them at all, is it? Tomorrow, pretty straightforward. Almeria, Las Palmas, Real Betis. Let's get 9 points. The challenge for Champions League football may well be on. Who'd have thought that at the beginning of this second season, before the transfers came in, all we'd seen a sign of what was to come. Not you, not me. I'll see you tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.